Forgive me, folks. I did this in the wrong order. And so you don't get ads in the middle of this. I am gonna run a couple ads here. So please look away for about a minute. I do apologize. I do this wrong every single time. What's up, big boy? All right. That should just be about over. That wonderful introduction. So we got, yeah, I know. I'm kind of hoping the storm doesn't negatively affect the the stream, but we'll see what happens. We'll see how far we get. We got 7 games to get through from Crossroads Jam today. Let's go ahead and swap over to here. For those of you who don't know what Crossroads Jam is, I suspect most of you here are already pretty familiar what this is. See if I can get this in front of everything else. This is Crossroads Jam. It is a game jam that the Indianapolis game developers run. This is only the second running of it, but I'm sure I'll run it again. I'm sure we'll run it again next year in 2026, as long as we're still here on this earth. And it's just a game for Midwesterners to make a game jam for Midwesterners to make games and hang out together. Called a Crossroads Jam because Indiana's Crossroads of America. It's a little bit like Indiana centric, but I'm welcoming of everyone. So long as they feel like they're in a state that people just drive through, that's what Crossroads Jam is for. We have 7 entries this year. Interview Bad, Do We Have a Deal, Gamble to Devil, Sarah's Joy, The Deal with Deville Corp, The Future Freaks Me Out, and Bleeding Ritual. Oh boy, that one seems like it'll be an interesting one. And freaking Synthoid here made my life hard, but I think I figured it out. As you can see in the background here, we have a VR setup for one of these. It's gonna be difficult, if only because I won't be able to see chat while I'm playing this game. So I'm gonna ignore you all for a little bit, and I hope that you're on your bestest behavior while I'm there. I'm gonna try to make this work correctly. So we're gonna swap into VR mode, and we're gonna start off with Do We Have a Deal, because this one's the most non-traditional setup of it all. I've got my Oculus Quest 2 sitting in front of me. I hope you can play it with one controller, by the way, Synthoid, because the other controller is not working. It's a battery issue or something else. I really don't know what. So it claims there's no boundary. There's our boundary. Wonderful. And I had this up and running, and it's kind of disappeared already. That's unfortunate. It is kind of unfortunate. Where's my browser? Dang, I had this whole thing pre-set up for us. There it is. Great. This is going to be a little jank, and for that I apologize, everyone. It's just the way of things. Oh, we're going to go into VR mode here. It will let me. Great. Get into a space. Best intend to be playing WebXR, which is what we're in right now. We can see our pointers. Oh, it's got my other controller now. Great. Nice. That's actually pretty great. I like that you use the asset there. I'm also not certain if y'all can hear the sound effects. So check. Oh, you guys are not seeing it. Interesting. I need to swap over to here. Okay, there we go. Great. Oh my goodness. Press the wrong button, folks. There we go. Arrival. Eh? How unfortunate. It's always too soon. Never enough time. Perhaps I can help you with that. All I require is something in return. What's a little something if you get more time? So, do we have a deal? Oh, there's instructions over here. Left stick to move, right stick to teleport, grip buttons to grasp. It's not. They're gone. Okay. Lucas! Make deals by shaking hands, but don't be rude and shake with the wrong hand. Can I shake with these hands? Can I reach them? Oh, these are up. Oh. Can I throw them? That's the most important part of any VR experience, is being able to throw something. The answer is no. Again, I don't know if you all can hear those, but it went ow, which is absolutely wonderful. How do I move on? Oh, there's a hand. Okay. Nice. Shook. I'm shook. No more A's. No more E's. Rude handshakes are now polite. Oh, interesting. Okay. No more A's. I can go without A's in this world. This is hard. Yeah, sure. I'll take that risk. Done. Someone in chat is dead. They're dead. Okay, no more eyes. I think I died. I was too slow. Curse my metal body. There's a way to do this without teleporting. I think it's that one is not receiving input though. It makes targeting kind of hard. And I doubt it's the programming. I think it's just my setup. So unfortunate. Try it one more time. Just a little soul. Here we get to play again. I'm gonna do this one more time, I think. I'm way back there. How unfortunate. How unfortunate. It's never enough. The devil sounded like that. Perhaps I can help with that. All I require is something in return. What's a little something if you get more time? So, do we have a deal? I will reach through reality to shake your hand. All right. Which they're already doing this anyway. Who cares? Oh, my save area is gone. I'm way too slow for this game. Yeah, okay. I need a better setup for this game, but this is do we have a Dale? I love this dude up here. He's great. The trackmate. I know. Yes. These are my real hands. Look at those. Just like what they. It's really fun to do the gestures in this, and with the quest. I really like programming those. So unfortunate. It's always too soon. Never enough time. Well, at least I got a little. Whoa, look at him go. I was gonna say you need to put a light on him, but he's got a light there already. Like if we had some things around the stage that were collecting the light, it would be freaking amazing. So good. No complaining. It's just a little something. We're giving you more time. It's just a little soul. Whoa. That was great. That's absolutely wonderful. Okay, we're gonna get out of that one because I like VR, but it's a difficult one for me to figure out. Good grief, especially while streaming. The shaking is super fun. Flip him off. I did not flip him off, unfortunately. The audio is absolutely killer, folks. Oh, I probably should have done that. You guys want to hear the audio real briefly? It's hard for me to tell if it's... See if we get audio. Let's see if we get audio. I think we will, but we're also going to hear me. I didn't hear them saying we have a deal before. That's interesting. Maybe like a... No, you can't like move it. Oh, maybe. What are the rules of shaking? Actually, I don't know. I think I broke it. Oh, okay. That's some of the audio, folks. Cool. Yeah, sorry about the voice. VR is still somewhere around the future of things, I suppose. Bloom, but WebGL performs tanks with any post-processing. Oh yeah, definitely. WebGL's not for the future. So that one's... Do we have a Dale? A Daleville, Indiana. Maybe voice Synthoid. Actually a fun experience. I actually really like it. I'm sure there's some controls I can't quite nail down for this. But that was game number 1. Okay, so what do we have after do we have a deal? We're gonna do interview bad as our next one. So here is interview bad. I think this is the one where someone says actually pretty long, so we'll see how far we get in this one. We're a biographer who values facts and knowledge above all else. And we're interviewing the most notorious warlock this side of the Atlantic. There's one small problem. He loves telling lies. There's two in air quotes endings. Interesting. All right, so interview bad. I have this one downloaded. It's a RenP game. What's up, CX? Hey, shop name. I mean, you can just watch, right? You don't have to log in, technically. Alright, so interview bad. You are a biographer of the magical, mystical, miraculous, marvelous, mythical, and spellbinding people of the world. Even though you fancy yourself rather credentialed, what with the 17 biographies under your belt. You are repeatedly upstaged by the charlatans in your field who insist upon filling their books with falsehoods and lies. If there's anything you despise with every fiber of your being, it's lies and liars, and also people who tell lies. There's a lot of that in the magical community, and you find it nauseating. You would rather die than take part. But today is different. I love the bass line in here. It's giving me real strong Earthbound sound font vibes. But today is different. Today you're meeting with one of the most notorious magicians in the magical world. No, not the dusty one. The other one. Your paper is doing a profile on the immortal agent of chaos. It's nearly complete, except for the fact that it's nowhere near finished. Isn't that the truth with writing? You aren't worried though. Okay, the deadline is this weekend and you're a little worried. But after a few weeks of phone calls, dead ends, and a couple of desperate summoning circles, your boss finally arranged an interview with him. You're finally going to get the truth from the man himself, so there's nothing to worry about. Of course, you also brought the most factual encyclopedia known to magic kind as a supplementary material. Just in case. It's the Valkyrie Order's compendium of known agitators. Nice. But you're sure, oh, I missed that line. You're sure you won't need it, I think. He sits in front of you expectantly. You decide to greet him. Oh, you gotta be cordial with this man. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me today. He casually waves you off. I didn't have anything better to do. Really? Nope, take as much time as you need, and as much time as you need. Oh, he gives you the winky. Suddenly you feel a lot more confident, but it seems unlikely that someone as busy as he is has nothing better to do. He's not messing with you, or is he? You pay it no mind. You clear your throat and shake your head. Now is not the time to get distracted. You have a job to do. You might be the first person to ever get the full story out of such a slippery and elusive figure. Time to lock in. You said that out loud. You clear your throat. The magician leans back in his chair and crosses one leg over another, resting his hands on one knee. Seeing him relax makes you relax as well. Let's just start this with basic background. As we both know, you are an immortal warlock, the agent of chaos. You can call me Ed. Ed. Yes. Just Ed? Mm-hmm. You were thinking about something already. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Save me. Is that your real name? No, obviously. You're joking, right? I am. I think if you stick around, you'll find that I'm a very funny guy. But I don't joke about my name. Well, what is your real name? We can save that one for later, can we? Oh, alright. You think about your deadline again and realize you need to cut back on some of your questions. I need to cut back on some of these questions. Right, that's what I said? See, now he's looking at you funny. Don't bite your lip. He's reciprocating. Unbelievable. Anyway, you figure you don't need to spend too much time on his background, so you ask him about... Oh, what should we ask him about? I feel like childhood is the right one. Or his biography. We're locked in. We're doing childhood. What was your upbringing like? Oh, sorry. We're too late for Zodiac. Harrowing. Harrowing. Oh. I'm so sorry. Don't be. You furrow your brow in concern, or is it fear? You're not sure why it would be either, because you already knew he was a warlock. That was supposed to be a joke. Oh. You let out a breath. Well, now that that's out of the way, I want to get into the big discussion. You know, the questions I'm sure everyone's... I don't know how it advances so quickly sometimes. What my involvement was with all those divorces in the 1920s. Excuse me? Oh, you want to know how many PhDs I have? You have multiple? I might. You stare at him. He stares at you. You stare at him. He stares at you. Hey, stop staring at me with those big old eyes. You try batting your eyelashes out with what you think is a coquettish expression. You're not sure if it came off as such or if it was more of a drunken hand-eye coordination excuse. You decide to move on. My question, it's fairly straightforward. I want to know just how you became an immortal wizard. It's one of my favorite questions. Of all the fine, magically inclined folk I've interviewed, I've always asked the same question, but I've never gotten the same answer. Well, if you want to hear about that, he uncrosses his legs, leaning forward with his elbows now resting on his knees. You find yourself leaning forward as well, pulled into his vortex, his magnetic field. You are about to hear a story. Ooh, we got a background change. I had just gotten my first PhD theology. Okay, brief aside, if you ever want the coolest degree to get in the world, go and get a PhD, not a PhD. PhD is probably pretty cool too. Yeah, the PhD would be good too. But go get a master's in theology, because the actual degree is not called a Master of Theology, it's a Master's of Divinity. Which is an absolutely killer title to have. Sometimes I'm tempted to do one just for the heck of it. Like, yeah, introduce yourself, I am X Master of Divinity. No one can touch that. Anyway. I had just gotten my first PhD, theology. I wasn't religious, but there were many options back in those days. What days? It was when I turned 30 in 1430. Pretty easy to remember, right? You're how old again? Whoa, we got some music change. 30. Right, of course. Just how long have you been 30? Since 1430. Oh yeah. Carry on. My girlfriend at the time wanted to try out some different waters and especially different fish. So with my studies finished, we figured it'd be a perfect time to try somewhere new. We swam up to Portugal. Master of Divinity, which I think implies if you get a PhD, you're a Doctor of Divinity. Also a sick title. Way more work. Way more work. That sounds so romantic. Wait, what do you mean you swam to Portugal? Well, you see, swimming is when you place your legs. I know what swimming is. You do? So why did you ask? Be carefully consider how you're going to phrase this. Magical types can be such volatile personalities, and if you happen to offend the most important interview of your career, you're boned. You cannot, under any circumstances, imply that he is insane for alleging that he swam to Portugal from literally anywhere. Okay, I'll let you all decide this time. I went too fast last time. I will let the chat catch up. What choice are we making? Are we asking if it's kind of far, or are we telling him he's insane? Bottom. All right. Space All's controlled our destiny. Lawyer says what? What? Got him. He got you. So are we clear on how I got to the Kingdom of Portugal, or are we still working out the mechanics of swimming? I'm done. Let's get back on track. You're not done? It's just, I'm a bit confused. By what? My ex-girlfriend and I swam to Portugal. She's a mermaid. It wasn't particularly difficult. You do not have a mermaid girlfriend. Correct, I had a mermaid girlfriend. There's a difference. I love this game, it's great. Who would lie about having a mermaid ex? Many fishermen have lied about mermaids. No fisherman this century would lie about having a mermaid girlfriend, let alone a mermaid ex. These days, that's just plain embarrassing. Point taken. Once we landed, we split up. I wasn't in the market to fish shop, and besides, I had heard that if you aren't at least a little bit bisexual in Lisbon, they straight up kill you. In the 1400s? Oh, I see. You're thinking being bisexual wasn't invented yet. No, I mean, wow. He shakes his head disapprovingly. So you're wandering the streets of Lisbon, waiting for your mermaid girlfriend to get fish, and you come across some sort of powerful being, right? Another warlock, or maybe an old alchemy book? Not quite. I'm the devil. This is a different character, then they come with another voice. I'm the devil! Now me, I'm an industrious guy. I see the devil and I think, how can I profit off of such one once-in-a-lifetime chance encounter? There was this new economic system emerging called capitalism, and I was dying to test it out. I love taking advantage of emerging economic systems. This devil. It's really getting me. Oh my god. But didn't capitalism emerge in the 16th century? Oh, you're gonna argue with the guy who was there? Is that it? You know what? I'm gonna let him have it. You mutter something under your breath about historical revisionism. So I see the devil standing there on the street curb, and I know it's him because he's got these eyes like a husky. Huskies are not the devil. I have two of them. They're wonderful creatures. Piercing doesn't even begin to describe it. They were glowing. So I see him standing there with this freaky and I mean strange bright blue glowing eyes, and I say, how about we make a deal? A business deal. And I had the slickest braids on at the time, which are my braids. You gotta include the braids. Please, sir, we don't have the time. Please continue. Right, so he's like, I'm glad you noticed my eyes. They don't call me Big Dog for nothing. Bark, bark, am I right? I don't think he said that. No one would respect a man called Big Dog. How do you know the devil wasn't a woman, by the way? You shut up real quick. You can't believe that worked. So one long series of contracts and spells later, I made a deal with the devil. I got to be 30 forever. What did he get? One of my PhDs, the one in fisherman's science. I worked real hard on it, but education comes and goes when you never age. What's wrong? You look disappointed. I had to admit, it was a bit anticlimactic. I never claimed it was climactic. That was all you. Some of the stories you claim to be climactic, that's the one or two for every year you've been alive. Oh yeah? Well, they're all fake, right? Alright, we might call it about here. What about the time you thought would have been the next Pompeii? What about those one where you had the two religions founded after you? Or the time you were trapped in a town in endless fog? We're doing next Pompeii for sure. How could I do that? I don't speak Italian. You tapped your moped with your pen. That was a lot. But the specifics of the deal seem to be a bit thin. Do you wonder if you could get him to elaborate on this later? Do you need a moment to take this all in? Yeah, I'm doing the same thing, Space Out. We're gonna go ahead. Oh. Holy shit, there's like notes and stuff. Dagger, dry humor, void hopping. Crimes, bringing a girlfriend to Pride. Oh gosh. Oh no, one of his crimes is how I pronounce GIF. Oh, installing League of Legends on another person's computer. This is great. This is absolutely wonderful. Okay, he didn't really do anything wrong. Manipulated the academy. 1406. So we don't have notes on when he made the deal. Began vampire hunting, trickster god wars. Large magical disturbance detected. Oh, we were close. We were eight years off. He's got some Transformer stat breakdown here. Overall win rate 68%. I feel like this game's gonna go somewhere good. Okay, so if I hit here, I can save. I'll save in that slot. Awesome. Okay, so that one was interview bad. There's clearly a lot more because I haven't even gotten to this part. This game actually absolutely rules for a Game Jam game. Completely amazing. Good stuff. How was he 30 for forever if he wasn't born in 1400? I think there's a lot of, he lies to you a lot. That was like part of the game. So I feel like there's some like real Midwest Hoosiers. What are you talking about? There's some depth to this game. I'm always surprised by what comes out of here, but Starfire always does great work, so I'm happy to have gotten another game from them. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get back to this one. I actually might play this on another stream, but I want to get through all of them today. Interview bad, absolutely wonderful. But you can close Microsoft Edge. I don't need Microsoft Edge anymore. So we're gonna move on to the next one. Is called Gamble with the Devil. A rough prototype with a mostly working play loop, the plan is soon venture a roguelite with gambling chances. Each room shows you the gamble screen with 3 chances. The only challenge implemented is the one named Grounded. The other ones will always show success. Heck yeah. You can WASD around. Let's get WASD in. This one should also be here already. Called Gamble with the Devil. Gamble with the Devil. So let's see real fast if we can get a better display for some of these. How does that look? Yeah, this is going to take a little bit of custom setup for each of them. It's going to be way better. All right, we can shoot. Frankly, this is all you need in the game. Like if you can WASD around and make something happen. Can I like, there's a bit of delay to this character. They have momentum. We have quite a bit of slide actually. It's kind of nice. All right, let's choose. I think you go to a door, right? All right, so grounded is the only one that works, if I recall. So now I can't jump. I can murder enemies though, that's important. Oh no, I can jump. Do I have to destroy all the enemies to move on? Or can I just... Oh no, I do. Oh wait, no? Button? Yeah. We must take them out. The pills. The drugs. Challenge failed. Oh, I can't do that thing in the room. I see. I see. Speedrun. This I can do. I'm mostly because it's games done quick is happening right now, and everybody would prefer to be watching that over me. But you're all thankfully here with me, and for that I'm happy. Actually, I'm very glad to pass that one. Is there an end to this? I'm invincible. I like your weapon that looks like a watermelon kiwi. That is absolutely wonderful. Or is every room just... Man, that guy was after me. New challenge. One more. One more. Grounded. All right, we're gonna pass the one challenge in this game. I'm not gonna press the jump button. I was kind of impressed with Godot's 3D capabilities. All right, we've done it. So since Gamble to Demble, it's a roguelike, which means I think you like the light means you slowly. I think that broke the game. You slowly gain skills and abilities over time. This door does not want to talk to me, so I've done something right and I've done something wrong. That door is open. Will this one talk to me? Yes. I'm invincible. Ooh, this is... I found something that I will consider an end. Oh no, there's another door. I'll consider this an end though. That's great. Ranged spells would be great. Melees would make the I'm invincible one actually kind of hard, and I think that would be pretty cool. Doesn't want to go away. Make it close. It really doesn't want to go away. Sweet. That was Gamble with the Devil by Chopney. Oh, and I even got a bug session. Those are my favorite to get. All right, there was another one I downloaded, but it seemed like it was a pretty long and intense one. Sarah's Joy, Devil's Deal. Is that the one that I downloaded? Yes, because the other ones are web games. All right, so we're gonna go play Sarah's Joy. Assuming I have this one downloaded. This one had some really cool art, so I'm excited to see what's in the submitted version. Sarah's Joy, Devil's Deal, find your hand and bring her back. Game jam made by Fizzy Buzzy, Gosu, and Nomo. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of a different game here. More info, run anyway. Allow. Oh no, I have a GIF here that's going. Sure. Capture specific window. Maybe we're gonna need to do the desktop version. Because it really doesn't want to display this one. Okay. Increase the size? No. We'll do this then. I actually didn't look at the controls. Did it tell me controls? No, we just kind of had to assume. Is that a mini map up there? Oh no, I think I slowed down. I think I had to keep moving in this game. Let's try it again. Oh, give me that. Give me that. Okay, okay. So wherever is red is bad to be in. I see. I can right click. Gives me a little eyeball. Oh, what's this do? I must find out. I feel like there's a button that I'm missing. Oh no. Let's get out of here. Go somewhere. Ugh, it's after me. Wait. Okay, so spacebar will let me go through doors. Now I have a card. Aha! Okay. I have 2 cards now. I have division. No, I don't know what to do with those though. Oh, I probably have to press the button. I have a book. I think the book goes. Book. No. Get away from book. I think I might have hard locked myself in this one. This is definitely like, adventure games were never my forte. Oh. Oh no, oh no. Wait for the bad to move. There we go. The book goes in the bookcase. No, it doesn't. That's what you would expect, of course, is for the book to go into the bookcase. But it does not. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's a specific part of the bookshelf that you must. I have 3 cards now. Like the only thing I haven't interacted with yet is the painting. I could see, oh shit. I could see grabbing the thing from that one room and then going to put that in the painting. There's probably just like a specific part of the painting I need to put it in. Oh, I can't pick it out though. I thought I could. Maybe there's a part of the painting I can take. Aha! Okay. Now I have an ace. I don't know if this gives me something more. The outside looks nicer. The bad isn't moving anymore. It used to move from room to room, but now it doesn't. Maybe I have to go to the bad now. I think that's my only option. Oh, I win. Nice. Dodge the bad and then go to the bad. There's some sort of deal in there that there's a hand somewhere. Yeah, part of it is like needing to figure out the controls and then getting to the controls. All right, so the last 3 here are web games. Beautiful, wonderful web games. One of them I think is supposedly pretty long too. Maybe I'm forgetting. This one is the deal with the Deville Corp. Deville. Cruella Deville. Oh, there's a website. Oh, there's a handshake protocol. Things are happening here. Oh, this one isn't long, okay. Trying desperately to remember the last time you did so. You're sitting on the train outbound from your city. As the train tunnels underground, the solar sensitive lights wax to accommodate your vision inside the room on the train car. The quiet hum of the train reverberating through the tunnel focuses your mind back to the conundrum you find yourself in. To make this deal with Deville or not. Normally, this would be a months-long discussion with your company team, but you and those at Deville Corp are convinced that this should be a secret deal between you and them. Merely a whisper about even considering this type of experimentation with your company's technology would send ripples of distrust throughout its developers' teams. Yay or nay, you still don't know what you'll say when you reach the secret meeting place with DeVille, but the thought of what your tech could do when combined propels you forward. Where even is this place, you wonder? As you notice your GPS HUD has gone black, just a moment after that thought, light bursts through the window as the train emerges from the tunnel. Your breath seizes up at the sight of the trees blurring by. Childhood memories flock back to you about your trips to the outer woods with your grandpa to go mushroom hunting. Thinking about mycelium, about how trees tap into its web to communicate with each other. Infected mycelium has recently made it difficult for sick trees to warn others of spreading diseases. You can't help but compare it to this decision you face. When you tamper with these connections, you're affecting more people than you can possibly imagine. But that's exactly why you should do this, you think. This is an inevitable move for technology. Humanity is safe if this is under your watch and control. You scroll through cover photos and think pieces lauding your company as the one who did it right. We created the most humane AI infrastructure and connected to the world's devices with the safest protocols in existence, you reassure yourself. In lesser hands. A quiet voice murmurs into your ear, interrupting your line of thinking. Last stop, Outerwood Station. Please collect your things and prepare for your exit. It crackles as the message struggles to reach you from the train's wireless transmitter. You close your eyes and breathe deeply before standing up and exiting your roomette. You slide the door open to quiet air. No one else stirs in the hall leading to the car's exit hatch. The train slows to a halt, and you are mesmerized by the parallaxing layers of force, slowing in staggered sequence until all is still. The stage is set for your departure. The hatch lifts, and dread blows through the woods like a harsh wind, cyclones violently into your nostrils and fills your mind until tears and snot burst from your face. Staggering over to the nearest bench, you fumble for your handkerchief and desperately weep into it for several minutes. As your weeping subsides, your ears are filled with the sound of frog calls, their chorus rising and falling around you in waves. It must be peak mating season. You glance around in a daze, ready to offer an apology to anyone nearby who may have been subjected to your outbursts, but the platform is completely deserted as the train makes its way to the underground turnaround. DeVille Corp poster, nice. Your GPS HUD flickers back to life with the path blossoming forward, directing you to walk. It meanders left and right, and left again before overflowing the HUD space, so you follow it. As you walk, you hear unrecognizable bird calls and wonder if your grandpa could identify them if he were here. You wonder what he would think about all this. You would explain to him that by connecting AI to our brain, we can more directly collaborate with it. We could continue to learn from it like our children do in schools, but it could have an unfettered look into how we think. What could possibly be worth the cost, he might ask you. The path on the GPS continues to stretch on. Our reliance on AI has hindered our ability to innovate as we once did, and a rock in the path catches your right foot and you start to stumble. You catch your balance and stand for a moment, looking up to the treetops. You shift your eyes down to the path and the rocks and the tree trunks. You wonder about the security implications that would need to be considered. Can the AI take over the mind? Can our minds wander too far into its maze, you ask itself. How could we let this happen? You turn around suddenly, expecting to see your grandpa standing where his voice came from, but instead, you see the path behind you has straightened. Slowly, you walk this new path. You don't even have to look at your GPS to know this path ends not far from here, with a little map pin labeled DeVille. It hasn't happened yet, Grandpa. I still have a choice in this, you say, out loud this time. Your voice bounces through the trees and scatters off rock faces, decaying slowly over time. As you walk, scattered echoes of your words bounce around and grow back from the silence. Waves of these echoes rise and fall, clashing with the continuing frog chorus. Moving forward, surrounded by this cacophony of cries. Don't put that word in there. Cruel. That's a great word. This cacophony. the thing of cries. You see it. A hut. The path ahead flows right to its door. With each step forward, your heart pounds in equal measure. Step. Throb. Step. Throb. You eventually reach the tattered old hut. Pushing the door open, the sounds behind you hush. You notice tears are streaming from your eyes. You make out an old computer sitting on a desk in the middle of the otherwise empty hut. The green light emitting from the computer screen glares off of your tears as you come to face it. You wipe them away and see a script. Oh man! It's the script! We got called into it. There's a promise? That's actually kind of, it's fun that it's a promise. Horrified, you tap the script. I do it. Look, it's the handshake protocol. We've been in it the whole time. Horrified, you tap the enter button and the script reacts to your input. Back. We're back. There's no, I don't like it. Oh, it goes backwards. I wonder why. I guess it kind of makes sense because you can just check to see if the story length is too low. Bold letters, unbold letters, degrade text. I like the concept of degaussing a screen. It's like deglazing a pan. I'm getting into your source code, I'm sorry. You started it. Oh, where's print simulation script? It must be in here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Nice, fun. The deal with the Veal Corp. Alright, that's the deal with the Veal Corp. I think I was so engaged in performing it, I missed the important part, but that's actually like, I mean, this is how you would write it anyway. Sing a Cry is the true title. Which is hot. Story so far. Oh, there's also an enter key. Both of them allow me to accept deal turns though. Gone. Freedom. Definitely play that one. Play that one to see the full experience on the website. You can look at the simulation script. We're gonna do another one that I know is essentially a read 'em up. I think we should call them read 'em ups. I think we should call them read 'em ups. That's a good name for, like, at least when I'm having to do it. Something where you're reading a lot. Oh, there's audio for this one. Good. So this one is The Future Freaks Me Out by CX Squared. It was built with hacks because the developer loves hacks. And tells me never to use Godot and always use hacks. The Future Freaks Me Out. Play. You wake up groggy, unsure if you should get up or sleep a little longer. Let's think about this time. Success! The bell rings, signaling class is about to start. Not even 10 minutes into the teacher's lesson, your eyes start to droop. Yeah, knowing my life, I'm falling asleep. There's not even a question about it. I will fall asleep even when I'm trying to stay awake. Your eyes aren't fixated on anything particular, but you look forward deeply into the wall. The world is blocked, drowned out by the music being pumped through your headphones. You feel a bump on your shoulder. Someone's chosen to sit next to you in this empty hallway. Oh man. I'm gonna ignore them. Success! Yeah! The courtyard, or quad as you will eventually learn, stretches out in front of you. The buildings stand tall and new all around you. Full of potential. Potential for what? You don't quite know yet. Stalls are erected inviting you to join them. They represent just a small selection of the communities you'll interact with over the next few years. Yeah, let's go talk to some people. The projector flips to the next slide. You take in and note as much information as you can. Your brain darts back and forth between the content of the slides and the words spoken by the professor. Your brain is lucky enough to be focused on the professor as they ask a question you think you know the answer to. Yeah, I always am like, I know the answer, and I'm waiting for someone else to show that they also know the answer, so I never raise my hand. Never ever. Only when I get tired of people not raising their hand do I finally raise my hand. College is almost over. What happens next? You've made some friends and connections at various places. Maybe they'll have some helpful next steps for you. Yeah, let's reach out. The days are going on forever. Everything seems like a constant repeating cycle. Is this what growing up is all about? Yeah, the answer is yes. If you just send a few more resumes out, then maybe something will change. Change is what you want, right? More resumes. Ding! You hear the sound of possibility come from your phone. The little circle indicates that you've gotten a message from what appears to be some kind of recruiter. Is this it? Maybe this is a scam. Surely it can't hurt to respond. Yeah, sure. We'll respond. You check on your phone even though you checked on it 10 seconds ago. Habitually glancing at your lack of notifications. Except something's different. Little 1 next to your message app. You open it up and realize a friend thinks you'd be a good fit for a new role at their job. Little hint, this is how all jobs are gotten. This is too good to be true. Turn off your phone, turn off your phone, turn it off! The smell of gas lingers in the air, surrounded in a jungle of metal. Everyone's trying to get somewhere. You're hoping that your somewhere arrives soon. When I worked in the industry, I had a cubicle that was like a cool one, so it was in the hexagon shape and not a cube shape. Real good. You're already pushing it, but your destination, your new job is in sight. Coffee time. Success! You go through your mail and sift through the usual junk. You're left with an envelope from your mom. Happy Happy birthday! The front of the card screams at you. The words inside are very sweet. Yeah, this is a great success effect. You should call her. You should call her. Knock, knock, knock. You open the door to see your dad smiling back at you. He brought you some chili he made yesterday. The container is still cold to the touch, but the lingering scent and weight feel bursting with comfort. You know this is going to taste great. Invite him in. You came all the way to your freaking house. You can at least chat with him for a moment. Have you ever been comfortably trapped somewhere? It's hard for you to imagine trapped being comfortable. But it's a grip that keeps you staying. Those above you are satisfied and those around you appreciate you. You just need to put in a little bit more work and it'll all be worth it. Continue on. You're almost there. The money almost feels worth it. Yeah, I feel that one. Your boss has laid out what you need to do next. It won't be easy, but it's for sure doable. Continue on. Congratulations! Your boss seems thrilled with your success. Thrills filling the room, surrounding your skin with a tension of forward momentum. Everyone's proud of you. Continue on again. This new responsibility consumes you. There's too many people depending on your next steps. Too much riding on this moment for you to let everyone down. This moment feels like it's like all the others. Do nothing. Success! Do I deserve to be... Oh, I like this. I like this piece of music. Do I deserve to be here? I'm scared. I think we all are. I should be here. It's a lifetime. It's a blitz. A ballroom? Everything that has and will be done. Did I do it? Or did someone else? I still should be here. I did the right things, right? Am I the right thing? Am I the right person that should be here and now? I still should be here. Still should be here. Success! The future freaks me out. We've done it. We've made it. The trick to this one, big boy, is I think you can't fail. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm fairly certain no matter what you do, you still succeed. Perhaps I'm wrong though. I don't know. That's a good one. Folks, I give you a deal with the devil and you go all existential. What's happening here? Strange things are happening here. Very strange things. A game where you can't fail, yeah, is great. You can join us on the eternal grind, which is a little bit of that one too. All right, I think we're down to the last one. Let's double check real fast. I had them all pulled up in tabs, so I want to make sure that I'm getting everyone submissions. Yes, 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 yes. Yep, so we're down to the last one, which is bleeding ritual. Can I sign? Wait, I have a way to do this. Kind of, sort of. Oh shit, what is a... It's my best. This is forever since I've had to do like whole cursive. Not like the kids would even know. There, I signed the signature. Oh, the screenshot's a good idea. A screenshot. Screen. It's gotta be in blood, right? It's gotta be in red. There, we've signed. We've done the signo. I've been watching the lightning outside. It seems pretty chill right now. I think we'll get through all of them. All right, play a game. Oh, well, someone else signs for me. Welcome to the world of sacrificial goat breeding. Cultists request specific goats for the rituals. You must breed the correct goat and give it to the cultist within 4 days. Goats follow you if you highlight them and press E. Alright, so E is a button I want. Bring 2 goats to the barn to breed them. Interact with the barn to sleep. Goats will be born the next day. Bring a single goat to the barn to sacrifice it. Sacrificing a goat gives you a soul, which will be used the next time you breed goats to breed them instantly. Oh boy, this sounds like the rim world of goats. Okay, so... Okay, I had to move like this. Ooh, I like that highlight effect. Look at these little guys. Can I talk to this dude? No. Oh, he wants black. Okay. I don't understand goat genetics, so... You come with me? In here? Alright, okay. In here? I forget how I sleep. What do you want? Oh, he wants brown. Oh, this is gonna get intense real fast. Oh my god, dude. I'm still working on a goat. Chill out. I need to bring 2 goats. I only have 2 goats. I don't know how to get 2 together. Try this again. You? You? Okay. You're both following. Go in here. Do your thing. There we go. Aha. Okay. White. Dark brown. I got a dark brown. I got that for you, dude. We're good there. What do you want? Dark brown. Okay. Goat genetics. I know how this works. I'm gonna make you... Make you something. Fucking sound. I might have to sacrifice a goat. I don't know how to make that happen. I'm probably gonna lose this, but... Can I sacrifice one? Can this be your time? Or do I not understand how that works? Apparently I don't understand how it works. Oh well. I got a dark brown for you. It's right there. Ah, okay, so the next day it goes faster. Large. Big goat. No. Too late, okay. No! Oh, do I need to like click on them and then walk over to the little guys to give him a go? Like, is he gonna leave? Yes. Well, dang. Here, you want a large. Oh. That seemed large to me. Well. Small brown. I do have a small brown. Uh-oh. I've done something terrible. This game needs a dodge roll. What? Why? Why are you doing this game? Stop that. Do 2 goats. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Alright, you want a small brown. I have a small brown for you. Oh. Well... You want a dark brown? Yes! I have succeeded. I like that sound. That's a good sound. I really like once I figure out the controls, I kind of like what's going on here. There's a little bit of randomness. It'd be cool to be able to have some control over the randomness, but otherwise, like, even the randomness is kind of fun because you're like essentially trying to just produce as many goats as possible to fulfill these requests. And like just like pulling from a gotcha system over time to get that. That's actually kind of cool. All right. This is what was this one called? Goat Simulator? Bleeding Ritual. Bleeding Ritual is so freaking good. Completely love it. And that is all the games from Crossroads Jam. Wait, can we get that one back? No, we cannot. So, as is pointed out, there was a Crossroads Jam last year too that you're free to check out. If you want to see these games, they're at Crossroads Jam itch.io/jam/crossroadsjam2/entries. As people are kind of talking about here in chat also, great work everybody. I think these are all super fun in their own way. Interview Bad, I need to finish at some point because that one's absolutely wonderful. Do we have a deal? Maybe I'll try when I have both my little controllers working as well. We will be doing another game jam soon, so keep your eyes peeled for it. It will include books. So I saw some chatter in chat of like, hey, we should like play through some of these games before at the start of our next game jam. That might be happening sooner than a year from now. and most likely will be happening sooner than a year from now. Cool. Thanks again for coming out to take a look at all these games. I hope you enjoyed seeing them. I hope you had fun making a game for this game jam too. And I don't know, hang out with us online if you haven't joined us on our Discord yet. It's always good to have some chatter in the Discord. You can find us at Indie Indies Online. Meetup.com is Indianapolis Game Devs. All right, folks, I'm gonna let you go. Have a good evening. Don't let the storm outside terrify you too much if you're in the Indianapolis region. Later.